Good morning, evening, afternoon, I'm Taylor Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we were playing Find Love or Die Trying. Previously, we had a party, it was going well, we were agreeing with Cat, we had this plan, everything's going awesome, then we get on the boat, and nope, Damien's here, so we'll see how that goes. Let's just continue. I don't think that's how children work, though. Just, if you make them, you know what they think, but sure. And I have to thank you. Your mother would be proud at the show you've given us these past 2 years. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to tell you? While you were busy filming Matilda and these other bitches, my team was filming your brave attempts to save these idiots. Gives the audience a little more reason for why they should stay in line, you know. After all, if I do this to my own daughter, imagine what I do to someone who wasn't. You're a monster. Flattery will get you nowhere, Kit Kat. Well, it doesn't matter now. Do whatever the hell you want. We're getting out of here. We fixed the boat, and there's nothing you can do to stop us now. We're getting out of here. Saying garbage like that is just playing with fire, love. Is he British? The earth started to shake. Even though we were on the boat, I could tell the island was trembling. In the distance, a metal barrier slowly rose out of the ocean all around the island. It climbed higher and higher till it cast a shadow over the boat. Higher and higher till the only daylight I know they're on the way, but you guys can tell it's night, right? Because we're doing at midnight-ish. Okay. The only daylight we could see was just from the circle above us. We were trapped. How about we play a game, little rats? Damien spoke down to us from some kind of holographic screen on the walls. He gestured to some kind of machine behind him and what looked like a strange kind of stadium. I've got myself a little switch here that controls the barrier. One push of this and you'd be free to go. It'd be easy for you to waltz on in and flip it. You've gotten rid of all our security. But this switch is only going to work if you have 2 people's handprints with producer level clearance. Sure, you've got Cat, but you'll never be able to get mine. He pulled out the same gun I'd been shot with before. Though, don't let that stop you from trying. The hologram disappeared with a click, leaving us in an uneasy silence. Our hands are tied. We have no choice but to go back. Hello? He's got a gun. He'd take us all down before we'd even have a chance to grab him. We've got no choice, though. If we wait here, it's only a matter of time before they can send people after us. I guess we have to head back to the beach. Let's turn this around. We got an ass to kick. No, that's exactly what Damien wants you to do. The turning around part or the ass kicking? I'll leave that to your imagination. Damien has a script that he wants to see play out. People try to revolt, fail, and get killed. I guarantee you, if we do just that, he has a plan for it. He'll find some kind of way to turn us against each other, and then none of us will be making it out of here alive. Even so, we can't just stay here and wait until we're out of time. Matilda and I will go to flip the switch. Besides, we're the only two people here who can do anything about it. Huh? What do you mean by that? I thought that only you and Damien... I'll explain on the way. There's no time. Matilda, are you ready to run? I won't allow it. There's no way we're letting Matilda go back there without us. You said that, sister. You said it, sister. I'm not letting you all lose your one chance of getting out of here. Scarlet, please, you know exactly what Damien is capable of. I don't like this cat. I know. Let them go. Believe me, I hate this. I hate this to my core, but Kat's right. Kat didn't waste a moment. She reached for my hand. Before I knew what I was doing, we ran off the boat together and back to the mansion as fast as we could. Was I not originally a contestant? Like I wasn't always a suitor, but I was a producer and became a suitor? And I have producer level clearance or something? Is that what it is? I was running on pure instinct, like my body had done this before, countless times. I looked back to the boat just once, but I couldn't help but linger for a moment. I could tell from their faces that they wanted to be running with me, not waiting for us to come back. I'm going to make Damien pay for making them suffer like this. We were back to running. I followed Kat's lead. It's earlier than I'd planned, but there's no time like the present for exposition about your past. While we're running, Kat, the two of us shouldn't be doing this. It did not work the last time. But fine, sure, whatever, why not? It would be good to know why I'm running with you. Would I happen to be resistant to bullets? We'll find out if you are together. No, if you look at your history, I'd say no. Hey, I survived the time you shot me. I'm pretty resistant. Touché. Before you came on this show, you were a producer, just like me. We were used. We used to work together. We were partners. In more ways than one, though. That was forever ago. Living and working on this island was the only life I'd ever known. It sounds awful, but I didn't have a problem with running these shows. There was nothing different to compare it to. But then I met you. I've got no idea what would bring someone like you to this island, but you. Meeting you changed me. She smiled like I'd never seen before. All while we're running, you made me see that there was a world out there that was beautiful. You made me hope that I could be a part of the world one day, of that world one day, and you helped me realize that we needed to shut this place down if we wanted there to be a world out there at all. For years, we worked together to free as many people as we could from these death trap shows. We'd ship them away to safety, fake their deaths, everything. And we did just that for a time. Then Damien started to suspect something was up. Each day, he got closer and closer to figuring it out, until I knew we couldn't stay any longer. But it was too late. By then, Damien caught us. You mean you betrayed me? Again, we're still running. I can remember that. I can't remember much. But I remember you and we were together. And then you sold me out right when we were trying to escape. Why? It's like I said before. I didn't have a choice, and I still don't. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore, and I don't expect you to. But we need each other. We need each other's help to get off this island now. Since both of us are technically still producers, we can activate the switch if we work together. You don't even have to take Damien down, though I doubt he'd let us use it that easily. Can you trust me enough for that? Honestly, I don't know. A part of me wants to trust Kat. The same part that unconsciously remembers that I did for years and years. But how can I forget that betrayal? Even if she had her reasons. Sure. I'll keep an eye on her. When we got back to the mansion, Kat made a beeline for the lab. I ran with her as fast as I could. Our footsteps on the winding metal staircase echoed like a thundering drum. You're about to see the real reason why the show is on this island. Kat took out her master key and slid it into a hidden socket in a wall behind one of the tanks. Click. Don't say I didn't warn you. The same wall split into 2 doors, slowly revealing another hidden staircase. You think you guys could get an elevator instead? I said the same thing. As soon as I took one step down the staircase, I could tell something was different. Something was telling me that I shouldn't go down there. Come on! We don't have time to waste. I've got nothing to lose. With each step down, it grew darker and darker. Eventually, I couldn't even see my hands in front of my face. Then light. Blinding light and applause? Applause? The stadium looks awfully empty to me. But, who knows? Maybe they're just watching from their homes. Welcome! You finally made it. Damien's face was plastered over countless screens and a stadium that could fill tens of thousands of people. Countless cameras littered the seats, all focused on the center stage. A battleground sprawling with maze-like walls of all shapes and sizes, and littered with guns. Oh, so there aren't people here. Okay. Thanks to the walls, we couldn't see Damien directly, but we knew he was there from the screens. We wouldn't have a show with you idiots, so I'm glad you actually came back. Oh man, you couldn't even bring back the others? You're no fun. You just really gotta make me work, huh? Anyway, congrats on making it this far, etc. I gotta say, I'm proud of you for making it here, daughter of mine. I'm impressed that you remembered your old haunt just from a few seconds of video. No thanks to you, you dirtbag. Is there any way to thank someone who gives you room and board? You gave Matilda a way nicer room than I ever got. Blame your mom for that one, kid. Anyway, how about you be a dear and explain the game we've got going on here? The switch we're looking for is somewhere here. The problem is, so is Damien, and he's got a gun and more ammunition than he needs to kill both of us. What about the weapons on the ground? Maybe there's something we can use to level the playing field? It's all we can do, but the odds aren't in our favor. Most of the weapons laying around are useless. They were meant to make people lose hope that they could fight back. Most is better than all of them, at least. Well, yes and no. There's no hope to lose. If they knew all of them were fake. That's Damien's MO. He'll give the people trapped on this show just enough hope for escape, and he'll use that to trap you. Real guns among the fakes, boats and planes when you're trapped on an island. If we're going to make it through this, you can't fall for his game, understand? Loud and clear. Then, let's go. There's no time to waste. We ran from wall to wall, taking cover between each time. Whenever we had the chance, we picked up what looked like a gun to see if it was real. Oh, there he be. We only had seconds to check for each one. Damien was hot on our trail. A gunshot rang out, blowing a hole through the wall Kat and I were hiding behind. What's the matter? You're like two rats in a lab. He fired again. Shrapnel from the wall scraped my arm. Fuck. It was like my arm had been lit on fire. Matilda, you okay? Just getting kind of shot again. I'll live, don't worry. We need to find a weapon. And we need to find the switch. We ran behind another wall, narrowly dodging another shot from Damien. It dawned on me that he wasn't even trying to hit us. He was trying to make us scared. And it was working, but why? He's reloading. Come on. We dashed out from behind a wall and ran past Damien, looking desperately for the switch and for any weapon we could find. I managed to pick up 2 pistols. Kat did the same. Damn, looks like they're fake too. How's your... Oh, sorry, Kat. Damn, looks like they are fake too. How's yours looking? I took a look at the first one. Upon further inspection, it was clear. It was no more than a plastic toy. But the second one, Kat realized it the same second I did. It was real, with a single bullet loaded. All right, that's good. Let's... Another shot rang out, blowing a hole in the wall just next to where my head was a second ago. Fuck! How come he gets that fucking hand cannon? The budget's got to go somewhere, I guess. Anyway, we've got the gun. That's probably the real one. The only real one in the stadium. We need to find the switch now. Even with a gun, we're no match for him. Sounds good to me. We ran further around the stadium, opposite the entrance, until we were square in the middle of the stadium. And there it was. The switch! You'd think they'd have hidden it better. It must be booby-trapped somehow. Damien's laughter echoed through the arena as he reappeared on the screens above the arena. Congrats! You found the switch! It's a damn shame. I forgot to mention something about this switch here. It won't do jack shit, even if you both have access, as long as I've got a heartbeat. And I plan on sticking around. But I'm not heartless. In fact, I think I'm a pretty decent guy for what I'm about to do. Kat looked like she had just seen a ghost. Kat, Matilda, I've got an offer you can't refuse, but only one of you can claim it. If either of you kills the other one, I'll let the one left standing go. We'll forget this ever happened and call it a wrap. Find love or die trying. I'll even let the survivor leave the island. I can even guarantee I'm telling the truth, because this is airing live to the world right now. People bow down and get in line because I tell them the truth, because they know I keep my word. They wouldn't believe me for a second if I ever went back on it, you know. Not a bad deal, huh? Especially considering considering that no one takes that offer. I'll just kill both of ya. I'm giving you 5 minutes to decide, then I'm coming for you. The screen shuts off. Oh, great, so Kat's gonna shoot me. Cool. Kat and I looked at each other. A mix of horror and fear on her face. And there was no doubt that mine mirrored hers. Matilda, I can't imagine what's racing through your head right now. You're probably thinking I'm going to betray you again, right? I was at a loss for words. You don't have to say anything. Look, I can't blame you for doubting me. And honestly, if you just shot me right now, I'd be okay with it. Because then, you'd be free to go. I know Damien will keep his word. But there's even the slightest chance that you want me to be able to escape from here too. Then I need to ask you something that I know sounds insane. What's that? I need you to give me the gun. The only real one we've got. Look, I'm not stupid enough to not know how that sounds. The simple reality is, I've known you for so long now, and one thing I know about you is that you're a terrible shot. Me? I'm as good as you can get on this island. I think I'm our best bet of taking him down. But I understand completely if you're not willing to trust me. If you think I'm lying, and if you don't trust me, she closes her eyes and pressed her finger against her forehead. Then please, just make it quick. The gun in my hands had never felt so heavy. On one hand, a guarantee that I can make it out here alive. On the other, trusting Kat. Can I trust Kat after all that she's done to me? Can I really believe her words when the memories that can prove or deny them are lost to me? I've got no time. I have to choose. We'll leave on a cliffhanger. We'll see what happens in the next episode.